All right, what is going on, folks? I am back in our series here. See how I go from newbie online to 1,000 per month. This is Dr. Jeff Ermacher, and I am helping my homie Clyde Keep do exactly that. Go from newbie to $1,000 per month with his online marketing. We are at the point of we'd already set up the site, set up WordPress, did all of those things. Now we are setting up Sendland. This is the autoresponder. This is so that when someone puts their name and email in here to see the free video series that you're going through right now, this is setting up so that it captures their name and email in an autoresponder. You want to be able to build your list, and then it's going to start delivering emails to them automated. All right, just like with you, we set this up and it delivers the value, whatever you are opting in for, it delivers that to you automatically. You don't have to go in and send those videos. So that comes up with Sendland. That's what we use for this. And again, I do not set these up. This is my outsourcer that I have full time that does it for me. But I am going to walk through this with you. I'm going to play his video. This was designed specifically for you. And I am going to somewhat narrate it for you. And you can see it's 7 minutes, 47 seconds. You can pause as we go through this. You can follow along. You will find a link to Sendland below this video. Click that link and it's going to get you right over where you need to be. So again, we take the code that's generated from this, and right now you can see that he's generating a list, and you can name this whatever it is that you would like to name it. All right, so this is off of Keep Envisioning. It's for you so that you know what it is. All right, drop in your email, simple enough stuff through here. And this is so that you can keep track of it. And when you generate different types of, this is called a lead magnet, something that we're giving to you to generate a lead so that we can communicate and build a relationship with you and hopefully create a lot of value for you. So you can create multiple different lists based off of these different lead magnets, based off of different things that are being generated for that. All right, so now you can see setting up the actual web form. That was the list. Now this is going to be the actual web form that is getting created to put onto the website. And again, you're going to see the asterisks. They're going to name it that. That's going to tell you if it's required or not. Name it however you want so that you know where it is. Now, what you're going to see here too is we got the first name, last name. Getting rid of the last name, you can ask for what you want. I always ask for name and email. And then you're going to see here as well, you're able to change that button. So based off of what we did, we are giving away a video series. So on the button, I put get the free videos. All right. And I believe what he's going to do here as well is then integrate it into the site. It gives you code and you can build things in here, but I don't always like the way that they look. So you're going to see here that basically he copies all of this and he's going to strip it down so that it looks the way we want it. So you can look at all these lines of code through here. I think he ends up with a handful of those. So just follow along here again. He's going in and just going to delete out all of that stuff. He's down to 24 lines here. So watch some of this copy and paste. Again, feel free to pause, see what he's doing. And this is not, again, that difficult. Just follow along with his cursor and see what's got going. What he's going to be doing here is, like I said, stripping out all the unnecessary stuff and putting in the simple things. I will point out as soon as he gets going here, I'm going to pause and just kind of show you some of the things that are in here. But look how much stuff just a lot of times isn't that necessary. And that seems to be the case with a lot of things, doesn't it? And he is getting here, stripping it down. Look at that, down to looks like 6 lines of code for all of that stuff going on there. I'm going to pause for a minute. Oh, wait. I'm going to wait. I'll go ahead and because this is what he's going to plug in here. I watched this ahead of time because I've never seen this take place. He just always does it for me, which is cool. I used to know how to do all these, so it's important that you do know the things that need to be done so that you can make sure that they get done. All right, it's important for that. So this is an important step for you in learning this. And then after that, once you find someone that you trust, then you're able to have all that stuff done for you. So this is what I'm going to show you before he copies and pastes this is, let me do this and come back over. We'll see if I can draw on here. Is see the enter name up. I can't draw on there. Look on line 2 where it says placeholder, enter your name. That's simply so that it in the field it enters the name. Enter your best email address and then the free videos. So that's what goes in here. That's all that stuff is there. It's a placeholder. And it's that simple piece of code that goes in there. But if you didn't know some of those things and weren't able to just follow along with that, it could be very confusing. You might not even know where to start, and that's how it is. So taking all the click scary stuff out of it for you. And again, he just simply is going to copy that code now. Come back over to excuse me, our Thrive themes. I'm going to go into it, which is drag and drop simple. I will put a link below this video as well to Thrive themes so that you can get it there if you have not already. And he's going to go in. Now again, this is all the placeholder because we just copied everything over. So that's one of my forms. And he's simply going to replace that one with the new form for Clyde's stuff. And he's going to save that. So now when they fill out that form, it goes into Clyde's Sendland autoresponder instead of my autoresponder. So it's so much easier when you work with a template instead of having to start from scratch and everything else. So there's a lot of places I know I can go in and change things. And again, now he is going to test that. That's super important that you do, because I've had people say, hey, I set something up and I'm not getting any subscribers. And my first question is, did you opt in to your own thing? Always, always, always after you have it set up, go put in your own name, your own email, and see what happens. Is the thing happening that you want to happen on there? All right. So you can see his is working. He's checking. He is a subscriber now on this list, and that works. If it doesn't, then you go find out what you screwed up, right? You go back through the steps. Going to look at some automations now. Now that the form is there and the list is there, he's going to set up emails to go out to that, the follow-up emails. All right. He's going to do the welcome new subscribers. And he's going to go back to a list that was already created, remember. And what I'm having him do here as well is just set up a couple of emails without the exact words that go in them. And we will go in and we'll make those changes. So you can see there, it's going to create an email, the first thing, and calling it day 0. I number these so that I know what day. This one goes out immediately. As soon as someone fills out the form, it's going to go out instantly to that. So I call that day 0. That would be today. And then I count up from there. So again, this is the email template. You can simply delete that out. I always like to keep it casual, so I say hey and then their first name. You can see he hit that little button over there, and it gives it just automatically pulls that information from the form. And again, this is your first email, thanks, and name. And then he's just simply going to save and continue over there. Again, you can watch through this several times, as many as you need, and you can pause and go through it. Now what this does now, we're going to wait for 1 day. Notice that there? So then we're going to send the next one, and that's going to be day 1. I know that sounds weird, but for some reason that's how I learned it, and that's how I do it. You can call it day 1, 2, 3, however you want, so long as you know. So it's going to be day 1. So the first one went out immediately. This one's going to wait a day, and then it's going to send out this email. And you're going to see, because it's just a little template that we'll do and go and edit, he's going to say, hey, first name, this is your second email, thanks, and then my name, my signature. All right? So now we have the first 2 emails, and that shows you how simple it is to set up your follow-up sequence. Now, obviously, the copywriting that goes in there and has to depend on what you want. Both Clyde and I do have some stuff that if you want all of this written for you, then you can hit us up, and we'll show you the options that we have for that as well so that you don't have to worry about writing your own emails. But it is a very good skill to learn. At the beginning, sometimes it can just be a little daunting. And again, here he's just changing the welcome new subscribers. He's going to call it the keep envisioning follow-up emails. So again, you name it so that you know what it is and you can keep track of it. Now it is in there. That's the list right there and the follow-up emails. Simple as that. All right, so in the next one, we will talk about actually what to put in these emails. And then we are moving on to driving traffic, because that's the thing. Now we have our thing set up, right? Something that we can go, now we want to start sharing this with people. You can share it on your own social media. You can do paid ads. I love paid ads because I can reach thousands of people outside of my own influence that I don't even know. So be on the lookout for the next email, and we will continue rolling.